Yo, what's going on YouTube, man? This Trey TV. I'm back with another video, man. So check this out, bro. You feel me? Got breaking news that Errol, Spence and Terrence Crawford 2 will be in 2024, sometime around February or March. And this is my thing, man. We all know that Spence went through pretty much everything to make this fight happen. You know what I'm saying? From him having to pretty much wait almost 2 years, waiting on Crawford when he fought that bum from Australia, whatever the guy's name was, from the weight drain and different things like that. I mean, Errol Spence pretty much did everything that he possibly could to make this fight happen. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of the things that a lot of people don't know. You feel me? Errol Spence, he had a rib injury during camp, if I'm not mistaken. Either before camp or during camp. I know that it's been spoke about that he broke one of his ribs actually during camp. And even though the weight was definitely an issue, even though the time spent outside of the ring was an issue, he still pushed forward. You feel me? He still said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take the fight. This is what the fans want to see, so I'm gonna get them what they want to see. You know what I'm saying? So if you look closely in round number 2, when he got dropped the first time, you know what I'm saying, you could see when he went down, his bones and his ribs was moving. You feel me? Like you can see clearly as day that his bone was moving when he went down. You feel me? So when you look at something like that and you take accountability of what he had to go through, keep in mind this guy been pro for X amount of years, almost 10 plus years. He's been at 47, even though he has fought at 54. His primary weight was 147, and he's been there his whole career. You know what I'm saying? So when you got a guy that's 30-something years old, been at 147, 147 is very small. You know what I'm saying? For those people who don't know, you feel me? 147 is very small for fighters, let alone fighters that's in their 30s and different things like that. He's been at 147 for so long, and it's time for him to move up. Crawford know that. That's why the whole campaign he kept saying, hey, you know what I'm saying, after I beat Crawford, I'm moving up to 54. I'm moving up to 54. I'm moving up to 54. He kept saying that. So it wasn't as soon as he lost and different things like that, that's when he just decided to say 54. Nah, he been saying 54. Because that's where he feels comfortable and more better at, if anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason or another tactic that Crawford used against Spence. You know what I'm saying? From basically stalling him out, fighting these no-name guys, David Ebenezer, different things like that. You got guys like that like to stall people. And this ain't the first fight that Terrence Crawford installed somebody out, you know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, like I said, the long layoff, the rib injury, I mean, it's a lot of things that contributed to Spence's downfall, And like I said in my previous video, it's on Spence as well. It doesn't matter. You can't do everything for the fans all the time, because you could tarnish your legacy. You know what I'm saying? You can tarnish your health. You feel me? If you look at Muhammad Ali, for example, shout out to him. May he rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? But he fought for the fans. He didn't fight for his career. Different things like that, He wasn't very defensively responsible later on in his career, getting hit in the head too much, getting tapped up, not really honing his defense and just fighting any and everybody. Some guys he got in the ring where he shouldn't have been in there with at that particular time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always shout out Floyd, you feel me? Because Floyd fought for him, That's why he's still sharp. That's why he's still able to talk good. That's why he doesn't have dementia or, different things like that, because he fought on his own time. He fought on his own pace. And then not only did he do that, he actually fought the fight his own way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these young cats, a lot of these young fighters, they get so wrapped around. Oh man, it gotta be a sluggish fight, man. It gotta be an explosion, bone to bone fight. When in all actuality, when you look at the sport of boxing within itself, you gotta know that boxing, the meaning of boxing is hit and don't get hit. I mean, it's quite simple actually. You know what I'm saying? You hit and you don't get hit. And even though Floyd did get tapped from time to time, because you just not going to get hit in the fight. I mean, you going to get hit. That's just what it is. You feel me? But the overall objective is to swim and not get wet. And he mastered that. So I'm comparing that to Spence. He need to take notes and just realize that, Lord forbid, but if he ever gets into another car accident or if he gets into another accident health-wise, whatever the case may be, he need to, either take a little tune-up to see where you are, or just take some more time. You feel me? And make sure you are healthy. Or if you get hurt in camp, or like a busted eye, or different thing like that, you can fight through. But when you stepping in the ring with somebody like Crawford, who's one of the most proficient finishers in the sport of boxing, you don't want to take that chance. And you seen what happened then. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like moving forward, when they fight at 54, man, that's gonna be a whole different ball game, man. A whole different ball game. Y'all gotta keep in mind, Spence didn't get his name for nothing. I mean, Spence didn't get the eye socket breaker, the bone breaker, the truth. He didn't get the truth name for nothing. You can't get the name with truth telling lies. You feel me? I'm going to say that again. You can't get the name, the truth, if you've been telling lies. You know what I'm saying? The one thing about the ring that I respect the most is that if you don't put in the work, or whatever you say you've been doing and you ain't been doing, it's going to be exposed in that square circle. You feel me? And the one thing Spence has been great at is that he's been dominant for years and years and years. You know what I'm saying? And you got guys talk about you need to retire, man. Oh, that beating was so bad, man. You need to go ahead and just retire from the sport. Was y'all saying that to Mike Tyson? Was y'all saying that to Muhammad Ali? Was y'all saying that to Floyd whenever he was in Olympus, he got beat? George Foreman, all the greats. Was y'all saying that when they got their first era? Nah, man. But this era is so soft and so feminine, you know what I'm saying, to the point to where they just give up on fighters, And a lot of that is credited to Floyd, with the whole undefeated thing. Once a top fighter gets a zero taken away from him, pretty much, people don't look at him the same. And you see what they doing to Spence now. Everybody arguing, all the blogs and all the reporters, hey man, he need to retire. That was too much. I mean, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, if that's the case, then every fighter needs to retire, win or lose, after they fight. Because simple fact, they come out with black eyes. They come out with brain damage at times. They come out with certain injuries. They just come with the sport. You know what I'm saying? You can compare that to any job you go to. You know what I'm saying? Anything you possibly can go through. You can hurt yourself at work. If you're a truck driver, you can go into an accident. Anything can happen when it comes down to your career. And for some reason, well, not for some reason, but in all actuality, boxing is the hurt business. It's the blood business. You feel me? You're going to have injuries. You're going to have broken bones at times. You're going to have a busted nose at times because you're physically mauling the other person while they're trying to physically maul you and get prepared for you for almost 90 days for you and you only, for your style. So, of course, you're going to get touched up somehow. But anyway, man, listen, bro. You feel me? They going to come back in March or February 2024, and it's going to be on the popping. And Spence will get that get back, man. You know what I'm saying? Spence didn't get his name for nothing. Y'all got to keep that in mind, bro. So y'all just stay tuned, man. You feel me? This Trey TV, man. We out.